Bethesda.
Bethesda. Bethesda.
I don't know what I called it earlier.
I don't remember what you called it earlier either, but it
Bethesda?
wasn't Bethesda.
I thought you looked at me like I was stupid.
Uh, all right. Bethesda's mostly predictions because, as far as I know, they don't really have anything in the pipeline right now
Yeah,
for
that's
a
about the
game.
same.
Yeah.
I have some good predictions though. I think that you might be a little surprised by what I have down.
Oh, go on.
Um, I think that one of two things is going to happen. I don't think both these things happen, but I think one of them will happen.
Okay.
Either we get a reveal for a Doom sequel.
That's on my list too, actually.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
because I think that it's been long enough that they'll probably put out a new game.
Yeah.
Real
When
soon.
did that first one come out? The recent one.
2016, I think.
Oh, come on, keyboard.
So I think either the Doom sequel is going to happen, or I think that there will be a significant story DLC for Wolfenstein 2 now that it's heading to the Switch.
That's also another thing. Bethesda really for right now anyways, they have a lot of potential expansions and DLC that they could reveal for E3. Other games that they've talked about or have hinted at are Prey getting DLC, which seems unlikely at this point. Evil Within 2, Elder Scrolls Online, and the Elder Scrolls trading card game thing. Elder Scrolls Legends.
What online is.
The other thing that I think might happen is I think New Vegas might get ported to the Switch.
Oh, that'd be great.
That's funny. I have Fallout 4 as ported to the Switch.
I feel like New Vegas has a better rep. And I feel
It
like
does, but is it more impressive if New Vegas or 4 gets on it?
it's more impressive if 4 gets on it, but I feel like there would be a lot better sales numbers if New Vegas gets put on. Because I'll be honest right here. I have never played a Fallout game. And if 4 gets ported to the Switch, I probably will not buy it. But if New Vegas does, I definitely would.
I played from 3 onwards, and I love New Vegas.
I've only played the 4th one, so
Yeah, I love New Vegas.
Yeah, and I know the game's different reputations, and I know that there's a lot of love for New Vegas. So I think that I think that would be the smart choice for them to make, and the more likely one.
they do know that Switch owners are willing to buy their games now too, because
Yeah.
Skyrim sold pretty well, if I remember right.
Skyrim always sells well. That doesn't really matter where it goes.
Yeah.
And then something else that I found while doing some research for this is that they said that they're going to put out 2 more full games before they do another Elder Scrolls game.
Yep.
So it's definitely on the horizon. So I could definitely see a tease for it.
2 more full games, as in
Like
Doom sequel
Four.
or
yeah, Doom sequel or another Prey, Evil Within, etc.
I'm amazed how many games Bethesda has their hands in, because
They have a lot.
But they're a good company.
things like Evil Within and Doom are not things that you'd think with Bethesda, but
Yeah, but I need to start playing Evil Within. I really want to.
it's hard. It's really hard. I'm just gonna
I'm
tell
down
you that. I haven't even got past like level 3.
But I think if Bethesda teases, even like remotely teases a new Elder Scrolls game, that they could potentially have a stake at winning E3, quote unquote.
Oh yeah, people love those games.
I also think there's a possibility that they're actually going to hold off on it, because there's that rumor of PS5 coming out in the future,
Mhm.
and that developers have the kits already.
But they just put out the PS4 Pro. I think we got a little bit longer.
I think
before
we have another year and a half to 2 years, but by then it's not unreasonable for if we get a teaser now, it wouldn't be unreasonable for it to be another 2 years or so before we actually see the game.
Yeah,
Come out.
that's true. I think that even if we got a tease, I think that the earliest that we would get said Elder Scrolls game is probably 2020.
Probably. That sounds about right.
Yeah. If we're lucky.
Yeah. Skyrim was how long ago? 2010?
Yeah, 2011.
2011?
So almost 7 years ago.
By the time new one comes out, it'll be 10 years.
Yeah, it'll be wild.
Yeah. It's the Kingdom Hearts 3 of their series.
Well, we're gonna get to Kingdom Hearts in a bit. We'll get there.
It comes out, Tyler.
I think that's all for Bethesda, unless anyone has.
Want to move to Microsoft?
Yep, Microsoft.
Okay. Kenny, you want to go first?
I'm just gonna throw Halo 6 out there.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
That's always possible.
I don't even know how I didn't have that on my list, but yeah, you're right.
Especially with all the recent hype about Metroid Prime 4 last year. Space shooters could be seen as in with Anthem and Metroid Prime and all of those.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And Xbox One needs exclusives.
Speaking of Xbox One exclusives, I think that we might actually get Crackdown 3 this year.
I think last I heard of it, it was supposed to be a spring release. So hopefully it's this year.
Yeah. And I think that they'll show off a lot of new indie titles like they did last year.
I think Ori and the Will of the Wisp is basically confirmed for that.
Yep.
And then there's... Go on.
Oh, I was going to say, I think that, like, I know that, like, before this podcast started, like, we said that we were going to hold off on multi-platforms until Sony. Yep. But I predict that, like, at least one really big multi-platform will be shown at Microsoft.
I'm pretty sure there will be two, because I think they did that last year. Like, Anthem is supposed to be both a PS4 and Xbox One game, but it was only shown at Xbox One's conference.
If I had to predict, and this is probably, like, going to be dumb and not, but this is, like, a long shot. I think that what might be revealed at Microsoft, like, to give them an edge, would be Borderlands 3.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Or... Yeah, Borderlands 3 is a...
Definitely Borderlands. That would give them a great edge.
Yep. And then, this is in my notes. The final big thing that I predict for Microsoft is that they'll do one of two things. Either something really, really dumb, or something really, really smart.
Yeah.
There was that one fiasco with Xbox One when it was first announced. I can't remember what it was, though.
Oh, with the Kinect, so it's always on?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's the
so
example.
I feel like something of that caliber will happen.
I think Xbox One's done with peripherals for a while.
No, I know, but I feel like they'll do something really stupid. Like, I have zero faith in Microsoft at this.
I do have a really stupid out there prediction that's probably not going to happen for Microsoft. Well, I got two, but one's a lot worse and unlikely than the other.
Let's hear them.
The really bad one is Cuphead 2 being announced, because that just
released. No way in hell that happens.
I can dream.
You can't. Wish of a man.
You know how long it took them to make that friggin' game?
Hey, they don't need to show, like, trailer or confirm anything. They just need to show a teaser and say, hey, this is in the works. Worked for Metroid Prime 4.
I guess I have a lot more faith in Nintendo than some indie studio, though.
Well, maybe they got Microsoft's backing.
Yeah. We'll see. What's your other weird prediction?
That they're going to have a more or less unofficial team-up with Sony or Nintendo. Because they kind of already have that with Nintendo right now.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, the only thing that was, like, even, like, that I remember with Nintendo was that they had, like, Master Chief skins in their Minecraft.
They had that, Mario Minecraft thing.
No, I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah.
I don't see...
That and, the whole issues that they're having with Sony right now with the whole, like, Fortnite.
Oh,
Sony is the one that's cutting them off and not letting them have it so all consoles can use it.
To be fair, Microsoft started that crap with Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah, but now they're not.
Yeah, right? I know, but...
So it's like different management.
Microsoft.
I think that if anything like that happens, I think that the weirdest thing that could come out of that weird prediction is if like Master Chief made it into Smash.
I wouldn't say it's impossible for like Banjo-Kazooie to end up in Smash.
Oh yeah, I think that can happen.
That is owned by Xbox because
It sure
Xbox
is.
owns Rare.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we did loop around to something that's somewhat reasonable.
Yeah.
I do have one more prediction.
Okay.
Yes.
So I've been reading that Xbox has heavily invested in the HoloLens, and it's more towards VR games. So I'm thinking maybe they might release something VR related.
So they might have their
Not
own
much.
version of the PSVR.
Yeah, because they have not done much, and
They have not.
Sony's kind of owning the market in VR right now.
I feel like VR is just not going anywhere though.
I don't think so either, but I mean,
Now, if they went to AR, that would be cool.
oh yeah, I would love that.
Though Xbox One does a lot with like PC games and stuff, and they work with that because of Microsoft.
Yeah.
And virtual reality is kind of big on PC. It's bigger than PlayStation, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see that happening.
And Table 4.
Table 4?
Table 4.
Oh yeah, that was also something I read about that I didn't include on my list.
I don't think I want it.
I mean,
Some ridiculous
is it even
prediction.
worth predicting that it happened?
Yes, it is always worth predicting.
Why did that happen?
While we're at it,
They screwed up like the last two Fable things they worked on. Like I
Yeah.
don't see anything with that happening.
oh, another one. This one was actually confirmed to be in development though, but if it's shown at either Sony or Xbox, it's probably gonna be Xbox. Psychonauts 2, I think, was confirmed to be in development.
yeah, yep. That's a good one. I forgot that that's in the works.
Yeah. I was just looking up a list of upcoming games.
Cheater.
Why? How is that cheating?
I don't know.
It's not really cheating, it's research.
But yeah, that's all I've got for Microsoft.
Yeah, me too.
State of Decay 2. I don't know anything about it. But that's also on the list. It's a zombie game. That's all I know.
That game's been like in development for a long time though, hasn't it?
Let
Days
me
Gone.
do a quick check.
I think I might be thinking of Days Gone.
Days Gone has also been around a while. But that's PlayStation 4.
Yep, I know. I'm getting ahead of myself.
State of Decay
Oh.
2.
HoloLens offers a unique AR experience.
AR experience? What are we talking
Yeah.
about?
The HoloLens that I mentioned that Microsoft hooked up with earlier, I just tapped on it. It offers a unique AR experience.
That'd be cool as hell.
So they might be going that route.
I feel like AR is just so much more feasible.
The problem is it hasn't done well, and they have tested these things before with like the 3DS AR cards.
Okay, but the 3DS was friggin' 2011.
And that's true. But there was also like that card. There was a couple card games I think back on like PS3 and Xbox 360 days.
Yeah,
they
but
tried
I
getting
feel, I
with
feel like AR is where the logical conclusion of this is because VR just takes way too much power and it's super expensive. But
And it's
AR
like
is
nauseating.
much more monetarily feasible, and I feel like it has applications that people haven't even thought of yet.
Could happen.
But this is a discussion for another time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
State of Decay apparently comes out in May, so they won't discuss that.
Oh,
Just throw that out the window.
Yep. All right. So we done with this?
Yep. On to